Okie. Oh. Good evening, ladies. You probably recognize me as that guy who shows up at all the family gatherings, the Christmas parties, or maybe just that guy who's in all of Sarah's photos. Well, that's me, Sam Cargis, or soon to be known as, well, Sam Cargis, but with a wife. Now I know Sarah's gathered you all here to celebrate a little bit of our love, and I was asked to kind of challenge that love via question. I have read these questions and I have some answers. I'm going to take you through this little game we're playing here. So I will read the question, I will put it on pause, Sarah will answer, and we'll see if mine matches up. This is some good old-fashioned fun, folks, so buckle up, grab a drink of any kind, and let's show some love. Our first question on the docket tonight, easy number one. What is Sarah's birthday? Now, I'd love to say December 25th, because waking up to her is like a Christmas gift every morning. But I know she's a summer baby, and that her birthday is actually August 1st. Our next question of the evening. What is one thing that Sarah cannot live without? Well, aside from me and the old pupper over here, obvious answers, but I'll usher those to the side. I'd say our little nerd always needs a good book, and so she always needs her reading glasses. I would say she cannot live without her reading glasses, which are her glasses, but she just doesn't put them on all the time. The next question for tonight's little shindig here. What was your first kiss? Oh boy. Well, this one's burned in the memory. Behind the lovely Jimmy Z's, our lips locked, we embraced in a lovely hug, and the next day she was off to college. Oh, what I wouldn't do to live like a little kid like that again. And by little kid, I mean we were like 18, so not real little. The next question, where was your second date? Our second date was definitely memorable. So memorable that I tuck it away in a box in the back of my brain. I believe it was in the Pelican's Nest or something like that, like a Charlotte restaurant. Honestly, I don't remember the name because I couldn't stop staring into those beautiful blue eyes, so. Yes, this is a good one. They're all good ones. Who am I kidding? What is Sarah's dream vacation? Well, you may think it's traveling to the next door neighbor town, Greece, but I'm actually talking about the country Greece. I believe to go there, scale the Acropolis, check out all of the other Acropolis-like structures would be number one on her bucket list. I'm not really sure how to tackle this one. It's what is one thing she does that really annoys me? Which is interesting because how does a girl who's 100% perfect annoy someone? But we'll give it a shot. If I had to choose one thing, as tough as it is, that Sarah does that annoys me, it would be taking my things that I have placed in certain spots and putting them in different spots. I select every item that I put down into its own home. And Sarah, for some reason, thinks it has another home. And a lot of times then she forgets about the home she put it in, and then said thing is lost. That is a little bit annoying, but we'll get through it. This one might have a little more pertinent answers. What is something that I do that annoys her? Well, folks, when I get a little inebriated, I tend to throw on a Canadian accent. And Sarah is not a huge fan of the Canadians, apparently. I just trying to, broaden my cultural horizons, but it gets under her skin a little bit. So I would go with that answer. Entering the finance world, what is the thing that Sarah likes to spend her money on most? Well, I wish it was me. And she does spend quite a fair bit on me, which I appreciate. Thank you, honey. I would say she loves to spend her money on useless accoutrements that give our home a little bit of a feng shui. There are plenty of examples around the room that I can get for you. What is this? A bowl of corks? Am I missing something? Did I miss that art interior design class? I don't know. What is one chore that Sarah extremely dislikes? Well, that would be taking out the garbage. And I think ever since we moved in, I have taken out the garbage every single time. It's a tough job going to the garbage room that's right next door to our apartment, but someone has to do it. Oh boy, causing a little riff in the old love department here. What is Sarah's celebrity crush? Well, since she already has the Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Fabio kind of meld over here, she has to obviously choose something else. So I would say her celebrity crush is John Krasinski or Jim Halpert from The Office. Entering the culinary field with this one. What is her favorite dish that you cook for her, as in I cook for her? Well, not to sound too misogynistic and manly, but the man can handle a grill over here. So I would say anything grilled and then throw on a side of Brussels sprouts or some kind of veggies on that grill, Sarah will be lapping that up for days. I don't know what that means. Sitting in front of the old tube, and I'm not talking about England over here. It's what's her favorite television show? Well, I alluded to it beforehand with the tube comment. Let's travel over to the old Great Britain for some Love Island. And that's a little reality TV show that we got into where a lot of the contestants sound like this. Just a bunch of rich pricks walking around having love. It's not quite the love we got, but it's kinda like it. And that was Sam doing British Accents, Volume 1. Now we're throwing out the tough ones. What word best describes Sarah? Now I could go with, beautiful, stunning, absolute smokestack rocket show, beautiful piece. But I'd much rather go with who she truly is. And I would say thoughtful. The woman puts thought into everything she does. She, whether it's our little family here, whether it's her job, whether it's her extended family, She doesn't stop thinking about people and caring about people, and I love her for it. She's also extremely beautiful, so I'm gonna half and half that one. Every sundae is topped with whipped cream, and then there's the cherry. This question is the cherry. What is your favorite thing about her? Well, folks, I know we made it this far, but I just wanted to say that I appreciate you coming out, but this is going to be a little bit of a long-winded answer. Sarah, as I mentioned before, is the most thoughtful, caring person that I know. She's my best friend. I can tell her anything. She allows me to be who I am. She supports me in my goals. She challenges me. She's the ultimate companion. She's beautiful. I cannot stop looking at her. Even when she's got a weird mud mask or something on, I'm like, dang, I'm still in love with that. It's kind of crazy how in love I am with her. I've spent all this time with her in my life, 11 years-ish, if not more, and I couldn't be more happy to marry that woman.